You ready?
Alright, welcome back to Danny Plays. So today we're going to be reacting to the Capcom Fighting Collection and Street Fighter 6. It's been confirmed now. My prediction was correct. It was a Street Fighter themed event. The calendar did also end with the Capcom Pro Tour. Actually, it was a little delayed because there was still a match going on. So yeah, let's react to the collection first. I've seen a little bit of it. I've seen most of it, but I wanted to do a reaction and share my thoughts. So let's see. Okay, Street Fighter 35th year of celebrate 35 years of Capcom fighting games. Relive 10 classics in a brand new collection, and I believe all Darkstalkers games are here, which is amazing. I'm so happy that Capcom remembered the games. Darkstalkers 1, 2, I think this is 3. And then there's 2 games that was never released in North America, I believe. I have Cyberbots. I'm surprised they put Cyberbots in, considering Cyberbots made it into what's it called? Capcom Beat 'em Up, and it made it into Capcom Arcade Stadium. And same goes for Red Earth, but nevertheless, I'll take it. I said, wait, no, I don't think Red Earth made it to Capcom Arcade Stadium. Alright, so this is actually a good edition of Street Fighter 2. It includes pretty much every single mode of Street Fighter 2, like Hyper, Super, Turbo, and all those. I'm really happy they brought back these gems. These 2 classic Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and Puzzle Fighter and Gem Fighter, they both needed the remaster, so I'm happy they did that. Oh, I can't wait to go through all the art. I might do a stream where I just show it all off. EX, so you can select Kuma and Dan. Training mode, yeah. Some of you might be wondering why that's a feature. Well, the older games didn't have training modes. Rollback netcode for ranked casual lobby matches. I can't wait. I just hope it's a good rollback netcode, because I think this is being made by Digital Eclipse, the guys who also made Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection and Samurai Shodown Neo Geo Collection. Online play for all titles is well done. Wait. Oh my god, wow, that's an amazing art. Bengu's made the one in the middle, I think. It really looks like his art. Not sure about the others. Alright, Capcom Fighting Collection, June 24th, 2022, PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Steam. Who's making it? Okay, it doesn't say anywhere. Alright, well, I'm glad it made it to all of the platforms. Hopefully we can get crossplay. But yeah, this collection is good. I hope it sells well, so we can get a new collection with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Capcom vs. SFK 2, a Power Stone, obviously. So many great titles Capcom still needs to revive. But you know, Darkstalkers is a good step. Even though it's not a sequel, it's at least Capcom remembered their games. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty good. I think based on the UI and everything, the aesthetics of the game, how it's been designed, it really looks like Street Fighter 30 is the same developers. I think it's Digital Eclipse. And to be honest, the rollback netcode in those games are really bad. Sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. I'll say the PC version is really good. So yeah, I hope it's a good rollback netcode. It might not even be Digital Eclipse who's making it. It might be Capcom, or maybe Code Mystics could be helping with the rollback. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's that. I'm looking forward to that, and I'll be playing that day one. No worries. Alright, so let's check out the Street Fighter 6 announcement. Alright, so here's Street Fighter 6 announcement, that teaser trailer. I've seen this whole thing, but I want to share my thoughts, so let's check out the trailer first.
All right, you ready?
Street Fighter 6.
Alright, I gotta say, it really hypes you up when you see Ryu do that, what is it? This. Look at this. Dude looks amazing. This right here gives me Street Fighter 4 vibes. The art style here. Some of the intro trailers for Street Fighter 4, if you remember. But yeah, let's look at that a little slow, and then I want to talk about it. Let's do this. Alright, so immediately my first thought is, okay, so they're using the RE engine. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's the same engine that Capcom created for Resident Evil 7. The name does not mean Resident Evil engine is actually based on something else. But they've used that engine in pretty much all the latest titles. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil Resistance, Resident Evil Reverse, Monster Hunter Rise, Devil May Cry 5, Capcom Arcade Stadium, Pragmata. So yeah, that's a lot of titles, and some of them are not even Resident Evil titles. And you can clearly see they're using it here. Oh my god, looks terrifying. Look at this. What is this? Okay, it looks like the Joker or something like that. But anyways, if we go back, just look. Ryu is finally becoming the master. He finally has the concept art look from Street Fighter 5. Oh, finally! I don't know how long I've been asking for this, but this man lost his key and he has a beard now. This was his original look to Street Fighter 5. The concept. I think I can show a picture here of it. But they scrapped it and they made it an alternate costume for Street Fighter 5. So it's finally canon. Good. Capcom is listening. That's what we want. So they're obviously showing off what the RE engine can do. You see all this sweat here and the pores and the hair and everything. And here comes, this is Luke actually. A lot of people didn't know who this was at first glance, but to me it was pretty obvious. It's Luke. I think it's because of his hair. His hair's changed and he's now wearing clothes. Well, a jacket or a hoodie, whatever. And here they're obviously showing off the RE engine, what it can do. So I don't know what this is, if he's about to do a super or anything, or if it's just, you know, for promotional reasons. But this is just badass. Look at this stance. This man really said, "Come at me, bro." Look at this powerful stance. Oh, whoa. I had not seen this. I think I paused it right at that frame. So he's keeping the iconic pose, obviously, stance, excuse me. But Ryu is buffed. He is much more wide than he used to be. So yeah, he's buffed. His kills is good. He's becoming the master. If you don't know who the master is, you could also fight the boss in Street Fighter V and find out. But the master is Ryu, completely suppressing the Satsui Hara, the same evil power that Kuma has. He's completely gotten rid of it. He's completely relaxed, focused, and powerful state in his mind. With the Muno Hado, the power of nothingness. He is the strongest he's been, and yeah, I hope we get to see more of that soon. I hope Capcom actually clarifies that, because Street Fighter is more than just fighting. They actually have a big history going on, and I hope they improve the story in Street Fighter 6. Actually, something that I noticed that has also been brought to my attention is Luke actually has scars on his face, right there. Well, we go a little back. Look at this stance. Whoa, what's going on here, Ryu? Oh, anyways, look at him. What's his face? Show me his face. See, Unreal. Luke has a scar right here, and I think he has one here as well. So there's definitely been something happening. He's fought against someone who's most likely a villain of some type. I don't think like characters like Ryu would do that. But yeah, he's got a beard. He looks the same, which is good. They didn't change too much about him. They didn't make him too what do you call it, like too different. You can tell that's Ryu. And he still has the same iconic hair. His hair is more like either it's like Street Fighter V's hair or Street Fighter 4. It's either up or down. And his eyebrow is almost reaching the headband, which is also iconic for Ryu. So here you can see he has a scar right there, right there, right there. So we don't know what has happened to Luke, but there's definitely a time skip here. Something has happened. So this means I hope we're going past Street Fighter 3, because to be honest, I'm pretty tired of being still in the before Street Fighter 3 story. Just let us move on. Just hope we can do that. This is a terrifying image of Luke. Why did they make him smile? But this is a badass look for Ryu. If someone makes some wallpaper of this, I will absolutely use this as my background for my computer. Whoops, I might need to.
Street Fighter 6.
This logo. No. Just no. What were they thinking when they made this logo? Like every single Street Fighter game has had iconic, good-looking, memorable logos. This is also memorable, but not exactly for a good reason. I hope this is a work in progress. It doesn't say here. It just says what does it say?
Street Fighter 6.
Photos represents a game still in development. Yeah, it doesn't say logo not final. Usually it say that. Yeah, that's also a new font for Street Fighter. I'm not a fan of the logo, if I have to be honest. I hope it's a work in progress. Let me show you some of the older like logos. So this is the current logo for Street Fighter, and this was actually the first logo for Street Fighter when it was revealed, and this is, you know, without the V, without the 5. So look, this is iconic. This is good looking. You can tell it has its own style. What this is, I don't know. We'll get more news in summer, I believe it said. Didn't it say that? No. Well, on Twitter it said that.
Street Fighter 6.
The announcer sounds familiar. I don't know if it's the same announcer from Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 6.
It sounds like it is, but the announcer for Street Fighter 5 has a little bit of a deep voice. It could be him. I know who he is, so it could be him. He's a really talented guy. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Hope this game has a decent sized roster at launch. Please make it more than 24, or at least 24. Please have a story at launch. Have a good story. Do not rush it. Do not rush the game. Have good rollback netcode. Just if you don't know how to make good rollback netcode, just ask Code Mystics, Arc System Works, anyone that isn't Bandai Namco. Ask them to help you with the netcode. Actually, speaking of, so Yusuke Hashimoto, I hope I'm not saying that wrong, has confirmed he's one of the game designers of this game, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks great, the design is amazing, the graphics are good, so yeah, definitely go give him a follow. He's also responsible for the original Resident Evil 3 as director, and Resident Evil 1, God Hand, please remaster God Hand, Resident Evil 4, Bayonetta, Street Fighter 6, Bayonetta 1 and 2, Star Fox Zero. So yeah, please do go and show him some love. Capcom is actually working with Ono. Ono was the previous Street Fighter lead producer, and he left Capcom last year to join the Light Works, and they will be working with Capcom on Street Fighter 6. And it's been brought to my attention that the Light Works is actually owned by Sony. So this makes me think that is Street Fighter 6 going to be a PlayStation exclusive again? Because this studio is a Sony owned studio. Street Fighter has a history of being Sony exclusive. So yeah, it makes me wonder what platforms Street Fighter 6 will be on, because PlayStation retweeted the Capcom Fighting Collection announcement, but they didn't retweet anything about the Street Fighter 6. Same goes for Xbox, but I don't think Xbox is active at the moment on Twitter. The last tweet was 17 hours ago. But it makes you wonder, why would they retweet a title that's a multi-platform and not the other potential title that could be a PlayStation exclusive? Maybe they're withholding that information. I wonder if it's because they're just not sure who's gonna have the rights to the title yet. But my personal opinion is make it available for everyone, get crossplay going, maybe cross save, but I don't know about that one when it comes to fighting games. I just hope it's not exclusive. I mean, yes, Sony is benefiting Capcom, they're giving them money to, you know, make it exclusive, but still let everyone play. Like, I think it would only benefit everyone when it's a fighting game. So at least have it at PC at launch as well with crossplay. I think that's the same that happened with Street Fighter 5. So yeah, I'm very excited. We waited a week. Was it 9 days for this 40-second trailer, but it was worth it. And my prediction was correct. It was Street Fighter. There's a lot of Resident Evil fans angry. They thought it would be Resident Evil 8 DLC or Resident Evil 4 remake, but I always said that the countdown ended when the Capcom Pro Tour ended. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm gonna be covering everything, obviously. I want to thank you all for being here, thank you all for listening, for watching, and let's hope it's something good. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next one. Peace.